Hello everyone and welcome to Power Rangers Stories. Here I bring you the untold and what could have been stories. So sit back, relax and get ready to listen to some more phenomenal adventures. Also don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell to get notifications on the latest videos. And may the power protect you. Izuku Yagi, the Green Ranger. Chapter 25, Rangers vs. All Might. After a few days, everyone finished their internships, and they went back to UA. Katsuki and Katsumi both had ridiculous hairstyles, which Kaminari and Zero laughed at. "I told you we shouldn't have interned with Best Jeanist, bro," said Katsumi. "How was I supposed to know he would make us have stupid haircuts and wear stupid jeans?" screamed Katsuki. After that, they went to class. A lot of students surrounded Izuku as he sat at his desk. "Damn Izuku. I can't believe you were able to get the hero killer Stain to surrender." "That's so manly," said Kirishima. "What was it like fighting him?" asked Kaminari. "Was it scary?" asked Mina. "You weren't seriously hurt, were you?" asked Ochako in concern. "Don't worry babe, I'm fine," Izuku reassured. "Would Izuku Yagi please come to the principal's office?" said the woman on the PA system. "I'll be right back, guys," said Izuku. Izuku went down the hallway to the principal's office. When he entered he didn't see Nizu anywhere. Instead he saw his bastard father standing there. "Where's Nizu?" asked Izuku. "He's out at the moment." "I'm the one who called you here," said All Might. "Why?" asked Izuku. "Because you're under arrest," said All Might. "On what charges?" asked Izuku. "For not knowing your place, you quirkless brat," said All Might as he grabbed Izuku's arm and pulled out a pair of handcuffs. "Get your hands off of me," shouted Izuku. "What is going on in here?" shouted Nizu as he and Aizawa entered the room. "This idiot is trying to arrest me for being quirkless," said Izuku. "He's what?" said Nizu and Aizawa. "I'm the #1 hero. I can do whatever the hell I want," said All Might. Izuku then broke free from All Might's grasp and whipped out his morpher. "Dragonzord!" shouted Izuku. All Might then punched Izuku through a wall and outside the school into the streets, but Izuku's chest piece protected him. All Might then leapt outside and was about to slam his fist down on Izuku, but Izuku rolled out of the way at the last second. All the students looked outside the windows to see Izuku and All Might fight. Izuku slashed at All Might's chest with his dagger, but then All Might smacked him in the face with the back of his hand, launching him back a few feet. All Might then grabbed Izuku and started punching him in the face repeatedly without mercy. By now, a crowd of people had formed around Izuku and All Might, and a news helicopter was flying above them, filming the whole thing. Now the whole world saw All Might brutally assault his own son. "What the hell is All Might doing?" said one person. "Isn't that kid his son?" said another person. "All Might's trying to kill him," said another. "All Might's no better than the villains," said yet another. All Might turned around and saw a crowd of people booing him. "Villain," shouted one civilian. "Child abuser," shouted another civilian. "You belong in jail," shouted another. "Shut up. This brat's quirkless. I'm just putting him in his place," shouted All Might before resuming beating Izuku. Meanwhile, Ochako was with her classmates watching the news of All Might beating Izuku, and she realized she had to do something. She grabbed her backpack and rushed down the hallway and into the bathroom. She made sure no one else was in the bathroom, and then she reached into her bag and pulled out her morpher. "Pterodactyl," she shouted. She then leaped out the bathroom window and headed to Izuku's and All Might's location. When she got there, she saw All Might about to finish Izuku off. "Power bow," she shouted as the power bow appeared in her hand. All Might was about to punch Izuku one last time to finish him off, but then Ochako fired a powerful arrow into All Might's back. "Ag!" All Might screamed in pain. He turned around and saw Ochako standing there. Of course he didn't know it was her. "The Pink Ranger," he said in shock and anger. He then lunged at Ochako, and the two engaged in battle. Meanwhile, Izuku slowly began to wake up, and the first thing he saw was Ochako and All Might fighting. He then got up, and jumped onto All Might's back and grabbed him in a headlock. "Stupid brat," said All Might as he grabbed Izuku and threw him next to Ochako, who then helped him up. "Are you okay?" Ochako asked him. "I'm fine," said Izuku. Suddenly, a school bus full of children was passing by them, and All Might grabbed it and threw it at Izuku and Ochako. "No!" screamed the whole world as they saw All Might throw a school bus and endanger multiple children. The bus was about to land on them. It seemed like all was lost. But then the bus was grabbed by the Tiger Sword and held the bus in its mouth. Izuku and Ochako looked up to see Tommy standing on top of it as the White Ranger. White Ranger, said Izuku. "That's right," said Tommy before leaping down onto the ground. Izuku and Ochako then got the kids, as well as the bus driver, out of the bus and escorted them to safety while Tommy went to go deal with All Might. "I don't care how many Power Rangers you send at me. I'll destroy you all no matter what," shouted All Might. "You seriously tried to kill Izuku?" "Just because he was quirkless," said Tommy. "It's not just because of that. It was also because I couldn't let him be the #1 hero," shouted All Might. "You are the worst father I've ever seen." "And you call yourself a hero?" said Tommy. "I am a hero. For putting scum like you in your place. And he's my son. I can do whatever I want to him," shouted All Might. "He's not your son anymore, he's mine," said Tommy as he pulled out Saba. Izuku and Ochako then rushed back to see Tommy and All Might fight. They pulled out their weapons and went in to go help Tommy. "You think you can beat me? I am All Might. I am a god. But then All Might suddenly passed out. That's it for chapter 25 of Izuku Yagi, the Green Ranger. I'll be having a lot more of this series out soon, continuing the Izuku Yagi story. Remember, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. As always, may the power protect you, and see you for the next adventure.